Creon after a very impressive 97-59 win against the Wildcats. Creon, you've got to be pleased with that performance.
Yeah, very pleased and very relieved, that we got that performance. With the way I think some of the results went this week, we needed that. I'm not too sure what's going on in the Cheshire game, so we'll find a little bit later about that one. But great team performance, and hopefully, it goes a long way to getting us in that playoffs.
And presumably very pleased with the bench performance. I mean, pretty much hardly any starters played the final quarter. You still managed to keep the lead and, in fact, extend the lead a bit.
Yeah, I think you kind of like try and give everybody a chance to play, and we do have a kind of deep bench, but it's a thing of getting into a rhythm, and if you can't get into a rhythm quick enough, a game can change so quickly with that three-point shot. Yep. So when we got Dino in, Dino was a great spark today, but defensively we had a couple of lapses when we made some changes, and then we had to call a timeout just to smooth things out. But all in all, we got Richard Green onto the court for a few minutes, which, is a pivotal part of our team. He helps make practice competitive. And we also got Xavier Lutaya some minutes.
Yeah. So looking ahead, we've got two more games on the road against fellow playoff contenders. Well, one against Durham and one against Cheshire. And then we've got some really tough games on the road against Newcastle. At home against Newcastle, on the road against Leicester, and then we've got Plymouth Raiders here in 2 weeks' time, and finally we've got Worcester on the road just before the Plymouth Raiders game. So how do you see that bit of the season panning out for us?
It's going to be very tough for us. I think that there's no secret that's going to be the toughest run-in for any team. We play in the top 4 teams, as simple as that. The big game, obviously, we take one game at a time, but we know the Cheshire game is going to be huge for us to get the head-to-head, and we'll see, from there. I don't see any reason why we can't put on a good performance against any of the likes of the top 4 teams with the way we're playing right now. So we got 6 games to go, and from the 6 games, I think that if we can get the 3 wins from those 6 games, it will be enough to get us into the playoffs. And with the way some of the results are going, it might not just be 8th spot. You never know. We could get a higher seed.
Excellent. Okay. Well, good luck. On the road, as I say, the next game away a week today at Cheshire, and then we've got a road trip to Worcester, and then back here in 2 weeks' time at Plymouth.
Yep. Thank you, and thanks to the fans again for all their support.